So earlier today, I did a video where I put clips of the interview that Omid Scobie did. Well, I don't know the station. But in the video, I sort of mentioned that I could see, I wish I had that mindset where my mind worked really quick when someone's, pretty much saying bullshit and I could pick them up really quickly. I wish I had Omid Scobie's kind of mindset. Obviously, he's younger and he's more sharper than I am, and English is his language too. So when I was watching the interview, you could see a lot of curveball, a lot of silly questions that were thrown at him, and with his quickness and wittiness, he's able to pick it up, and he answered the question really good, and you could see why the Sussexes, sort of prefer dealing with him than the others. It seems like the other, I guess, journalists in the UK, they're old and everything, and there's something they're holding on that they see that they are about to lose, and their untruthfulness is what is really killing UK's journalism. So Omid Scobie is doing a fantastic job with all of these interviews. And you could see on the video that I did where each of the curveball questions that the journalist, the commentator, threw at Omid, and he's able to pick it up. And I even mentioned it, even though the video that I was doing earlier was not focusing on commenting on the interview, but I couldn't help myself to throw in those memes that the commentator was throwing at Omid. And one of the best questions that I don't remember how the question went, but it had to do with LA or California or something like that, where the commentator thought that California is pretty much, I don't know what he really thought of, but Santa Barbara is the whole California or something like that. But or LA is the entire California or something like that. But Omid was able to pick it up and was able to show his geography skills and sort of things like that. Even though I don't know if he ever been to the US or even in California, but he was able to fix that stupidity question to that journalist. And
for them to then move to Los Angeles, which is the center of celebrity, the center of the paparazzi, is slightly strange.
Well, Santa Barbara is actually 100 miles from Los Angeles, so they're not in Los Angeles or part of Hollywood. They're in California.
Yeah, but it's a showbiz place, isn't it?
California is one of the largest states in America, so it's hard to really call it a showbiz place. It is where Meghan's mother lives, and I think for them as a family, picking a place where really they were able to lay their roots and have that support system around them was very important.
And I'm really proud of Omi. He's doing a fantastic job, and I've said it in several other videos. He's the reason why I bought the book. I don't have it yet. I guess when I have it, I'll unbox it when it comes so I could show you. Because it's because of those interviews that Omid did that sort of motivate me to buy it. It's not like I don't have the money, but I was like, oh, these are things we know, and people are putting footnotes or quotes here, left and right. So I was like, oh, it's things that we already know. But when I saw his interviews, the way he confronted those curveball questions, and I thought it was worthy of buying it. And also, since I'm doing more videos now, and I could use the book as a way to, I guess, inspire me to more videos. You know, when I'm reading it, if I come up with ideas, I'll share it with you guys. But yeah, Omid is doing a fantastic job. He should know it, and people should point it out. And I think Twitter is actually see the same thing too. and I was just skimming through Twitter, and I'm seeing this is why the Sussex Squads are being recognized in Omid's book, because they are different people. Some in UK, all around the world, when they see BS is being thrown at the Sussexes, Harry and Meghan, they call them out. And I'm not going to read all of them because I'm doing the audio separately, but I'll put some of those tweets that I come across that is pretty much calling those people out with their BS. So enjoy the videos, and here are some of the tweets. Thanks for watching. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. So this is the kind of access that those royal warders want from Harry. And Harry is like, my private life is my private life. Once I'm not doing any public speaking or anything like that, leave me alone. But they want to get into his business, his family business, and all of this stuff. And he's like, nope, I'm not playing this. So this is the kind of access they want from him. And he rather quit than to give them that access. That's some, some balls he got there. So I don't know if any of you picked that up on my last video. It was just a joke when Omid said something. I'll put the clip, but I wrote somewhere on the upper right corner where I said what Meghan might be the US ambassador to the UK. But can you imagine that if that would have been the case? It was just a joke. Obviously, I'm not too much into politics and stuff like that. But would you imagine if that was the case, if Biden were to win and then he assigned her as the UK ambassador? She has experience as that. So, just imagine that. It's just something I threw in as a joke. But if you were to think about it, how will the UK people they probably would think of it. They probably will go crazy. So it was just something silly that popped up in my mind when the Omid Scobie was talking about it. Not about that, but about something.
To see whether it is that they would want to come back. I think when we look at them now, though, they seem very forward focused. They're laying their roots in the US. And I think the UK will play a big role in their lives when it comes to their patronages and, of course, the family they have over here, but not as working members of it.
And another thing I realized that Omid said, and I even pointed out on the video, where he said that they have like 7 organizations that's coming. I didn't know about that. I know they're trying to launch their Archewell. I know about that. But 7 other organizations?
And of course, when we look at America, it has a huge charitable landscape. And of course, their Archewell organization, which they'll be launching later in the year, is their Archewell organization, which they'll be launching later in the year.
So that's something I didn't know. So maybe Omid Scobie then meant to put this out, but I caught that and I was like, oh, what are you talking about? I don't know. So yeah, after seeing all these tweets, I was thinking I could put Omid Scobie in the same, slightly the same degree as Ronan Farrow. He's the one who pretty much uncovered the case thing So these young guys are doing it. I will put him in the same category, in the same level as him. So he did pretty well. That's it.